One of the earliest briefings I received when I took on the role of councillor was about the work being done to respond to the Auditor General's critical report on the government's social assistance programs. I believe, as does the Minister, the Ministry, and my unity government, that it is essential that we deliver the changes necessary to make those programs fit for purpose. If we need to bring our laws and regulations up to date, we must do so. If we need to improve our processes and practices to be more responsive to those we serve, we must do so. And if we need to work better across government ministries and coordinate efforts to more efficiently help the right people at the right time, we must do so. These principles guided the development of the 8 strategic objectives of the National Unity Government, of which goal number 6 deals specifically with social assistance, namely to create stronger communities and supporting the most vulnerable in our society. This policy objective further guided the Ministry of Community Affairs vision, which is to empower people and enhance lives. Well, the first step towards addressing social assistance requires us to take a serious look at current legislation, specifically the Poor Persons Relief Law, which provides the framework for how financial assistance is delivered. It was determined from early on that this law was outdated, having been written in 1992, and was no longer fit for purpose. As such, in order to ensure that any amendments to this law would be effective and sustainable, but also transformational, in July 2018, a working group was established to seek broad input, first from within, by taking a cross-government approach. Phase 1 consisted of consultations with various ministries and departments, ranging from the Ministry of Community Affairs, Home Affairs, Health, and Human Resources, with the goal of developing a strategic plan that would guide and strengthen financial assistance services. Simultaneously, though, we also looked at what other jurisdictions within the region were doing in terms of delivering social and financial assistance. The feedback received from both consultations proved invaluable. The Ministry also recognizes that we must embrace the contribution that the voluntary sector can make to this agenda, namely local charities and other private sector stakeholders. As such, we are now set to launch by the end of January 2019, Phase 2 of our consultations, this time with private citizens, to gain further insight which we believe will guide the necessary changes to legislation by repealing the Poor Persons Relief Law, which in turn will serve to underpin the delivery of social assistance to those most vulnerable. We anticipate Phase 2 will extend to the end of the first quarter in 2019, so that takes us to the end of March 2019. Persons that we're interested in hearing from include Needs Assessment Unit clients and Needs Assessment Unit landlords to get their feedback on the delivery of service. But we also want to hear from nonprofit and civic organizations who themselves supplement the delivery of social assistance. That's actually a terrific question, and I thank you for asking it. There are a number of other initiatives that are presently underway and, in fact, are happening simultaneously. First, we sought to introduce a service solution to the landlords who participate in the rental assistance program, however, complained about not getting their monthly rental check in a timely manner. With the assistance of the Ministry of Finance, we introduced a direct deposit scheme, which allows the Treasury to issue monthly rental payments directly into the landlord's bank account. This has been well received by landlords, while also providing tenants with a degree of comfort. Also, we are further developing specialized teams and services within the Department of Children and Family Services that are more targeted by category of client. For example, the needs of the elderly, the needs of children, the needs of families. This, we believe, will improve the efficiency of the service delivery component. Furthermore, we are in the process of finalizing the physical housing of related agencies under one roof to promote enhanced synergies and client conveniences, as well as improved efficiencies. These include the Department of Children and Family Services and Counseling Services, as well as other related agencies, including the new Department of Work, because we believe, and I think it's safe to assume, that unemployment is interlinked with social assistance. We are also presently in the process of expanding our residential facilities for clients in need of specialized care. And finally, we are working to reform the way in which the departments use technology to capture and marshal the data or information submitted to the Needs Assessment Unit for financial assistance. The government believes that improved statistical analysis is a critical component to our success. What information do we collect, and how do we use that information to more effectively and efficiently help those in need? These are the broad strokes. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of those involved for their hard work and dedication. We still have a very long way to go. However, I have every confidence that we will achieve our objectives as we continue to work as a team for the betterment of our country and its people. I also want to thank the GIS team for helping us keep the people we serve better informed.